Jersey Jim Biringer, covers the NHL for NHL Full Press, among other things. As you can see, he has an affinity for the New Jersey Devils. How you doing, Jimbo? What's up, bro?
What's going on, Rod? How you doing today? Nice weather out everywhere here in
day.
Jersey and in Florida, so it's nice.
Hey, would you do me a favor and tell everybody how much your mom loves the RP show? What's the story there?
My mom loves the RP show. Got it on every day. I have it on as well, but she loves it. Every time she hears my name, she gets a little smile on her face.
She did a great job, Jersey Jim. Obviously, she loves it when her boy's on. So forget all those 7 Canadian NHL teams. What's the burning question facing the New Jersey Devils as they get ready to open training camp?
Can they exceed expectations? Can they follow up? Those are 2 questions. Follow up from last year and show that they're not a fluke. Yeah, it's multiple questions, but those are the questions I'm asking this team. Can they do what they did last year? Because to me, they have to get to the conference final this year to show that last year wasn't a fluke. And the only way to do that is to come out, great start, show everybody, hey, we got the pieces. They add to Foley. Great add from Calgary, by the way. He's going to add to that offense. Their top 9 is probably one of the best in the NHL right now. Again, question marks on the back end. They lose Damon Severson. Ryan Graves is out of town, but you bring in a Simone Nemec, a Luke Hughes. But to me, this team can't go backwards this year. They have to continue to move forwards, and they're going to have to deal with expectations because, let's be honest, a lot of people around the league love New Jersey. They love where they're heading. It's time for them to take the next step, and the next step is not just the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's the conference final.
Well, they were for sure the story in my mind of the NHL last year, but I think, I don't like the term fluke, but I don't think they're going to pose another huge improvement. I don't. Do you? What do you think they're going to do?
I think they're going to do what they did last year. I believe this team's a playoff team. But if I look at the Metro Division up and down, I'm putting Carolina first. Why? Defensively, they're a little better. Goaltending, they're a little better. Last time I was on here, we talked about Connor Hellebuck. And, if he comes to New Jersey, then this team's a legit Stanley Cup contender and has a threat to win the Stanley Cup because he is that good of a goaltender that can win a series, win games, and give them the stability in between the pipes that they need. Their goaltending was exposed against Carolina. It saved them against the Rangers, but the Rangers just can't hang with New Jersey's speed. But if you look at that Metro Division, Carolina won, New Jersey too. 3's open right now. Is it the Rangers? Is it Pittsburgh? You have the Rangers out. I do too because that team got a lot older, and it's specifically at the backup goaltending position. Jonathan Quick, it's a great story, but how often are you going to rely on this guy to do what he did last year for Vegas? Completely different defense in Vegas than in New York. So to me, can they compete with the speed of New Jersey and Carolina? I think those are the 2 teams to beat in the Metro Division, and they're going to be battling for first place again this year.
Jersey Jim Biringer with us from NHL Full Press. Just some other NHL questions that I'm dying to ask you. And you always have the great takes. At the end, we'll ask you where people can follow your stuff. But the poll question today is, do you follow Spittin' Chicklets? Are you a fan or a follower of Spittin' Chicklets? Because you have had some strong takes on the Mike Babcock situation. Would you relate that to our audience, your take on what's gone on in the last week?
Yeah, so I do follow these guys. I don't listen as much as I used to. They do have some good takes, and I'm glad that they use their platform for a good thing. Again, if you follow me and I'm a big wrestling guy, CM Punk had some issues in All Elite Wrestling and was just fired because of some behind-the-scenes backstage fighting. Both guys, Mike Babcock and CM Punk, are very polarizing and controversial figures in their profession. And to see that the situations played out the way they did, look, love them or hate them, they bring money, they do what they do. But again, there's reasons why they're not in their respective professions anymore. Babcock, look, you can't do what you did in 2023. It's a different type of player. Maybe the player's always been the same, but those things that we're hearing, and I've been told it was just the tip of the iceberg from what we were told yesterday by Columbus, that this was just the tip of the iceberg. That means there's more to come out if it ever comes out. But again, look, what Babcock did was wrong. Privacy And, again, what Craig Button said yesterday, it seems to be what's going around the league, that goodbye, good riddance, and never coming back. And I agree with that. He's never coming back, and he's just a controversial figure. And hopefully, the lessons learned here that people need to dive in and do their due diligence on people that they bring into their organization. Look, I separate what happened coming in with Babcock. I was like, okay, he's a good coach. I've seen what he does. I've heard the stories. We both believe in second chances, third chances. Let's see what happens. And look, we don't even get to training camp, and he's out the door already. So, again, if you follow me and you know me, and wrestling and hockey for me go together, there's a lot of similarities. I compared him to CM Punk, and it seems to be playing out that way.
Bedard, as they say in your neck of the woods. The over-under at Bet Regal for his points is 69.5. You going over or under on that? 69.5 in his rookie season.
I'll take the over just for fun. After what I saw at the prospect tournament, oh boy, this kid is special. Generational talent. They said it at the draft. There's only a handful of these guys that come out every so often. This kid is special. He's a generational talent. There's guys I speak with on Monday night. A group of friends that we said when Chicago went through everything that they went through, we coined the phrase 10-year rebuild. That rebuild sped up about by 3 to 5 years with this kid. Bedard is so special, and you know what? He's just what he did at World Juniors, what he's done everywhere he's gone. I can't wait to watch him in an NHL uniform. If people have never watched him, you're going to see him for the first time, and you're going to be amazed what this kid does with the puck, stick handling, speed. The fact that he's training with Connor McDavid in the offseason just tells you what mindset this kid has, and he wants to be one of the best players in the world. And he's not going to be that right away, but he's going to be there, and he's going to be in that conversation. Look out. He's going to have a good year with the guys that he's playing with in Chicago. If he's on a line with Taylor Hall, they're going to do some damage in Chicago. Look, they're not going to make a playoffs by any means, but they're going to be a little bit more competitive than people think. They're still going to be at the bottom of the division and the bottom of the conference. But Bedard, Chicago's going to be a team you're going to want to watch just because Bedard.
Jersey Jim, where can people follow their stuff?
You can follow me at Jim Biringer on Twitter, at Full Press NHL on Twitter as well. Get me Jim Biringer, Facebook, Jersey Jim 33 on Instagram. If you want to follow along, check the stories out, what's going on down here, or I'm in Vermont or wherever I am on the road sometimes. Also, get me LinkedIn, Jim Biringer, follow along. And check out the podcasts that are out, Full Press NHL Podcast. We had a couple great guests come on as well. So check me out all over the nation and all over Canada, Jersey, everywhere you go. As Johnny Cash said, I'm everywhere.
Yes, you are. As a matter of fact, you forgot one. You got a new Instagram account. What is it? Night Recap or Nightly Cap?
Yeah, Nightcap Recap. Check out the Nightcap Recap on Instagram. Also, Full Press NHL on Instagram as well. So there's a lot of places you can get me.
I got you, Jim. I got you, bro. And I forgot to ask. Hey, you were at the NHL draft in Nashville. How was it?
Oh, it was awesome. Nashville was great experience, awesome place. It was hot, but it was awesome. Everybody was talking about Bedard, Fantilli, Carlson. That's a kid you're going to want to watch in Columbus this year, Adam Fantilli. He's going to have a special season as well. For me, I think 1-2 for the Calder. I think Fantilli and Bedard. I think those two guys are going to battle for it this year.
Okay, my friend. Thanks. Say hey to your mom for me. Tell her she did a great job. Keep it up, man. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. I will. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good day.
Jersey Jim. Guess where he's checking in from? New Jersey.